On Sunday night, at the University of Arizona Student Union, a group of students are getting ready for summer vacation.
So you guys have 5 minutes to plan a lesson teaching a 9th standard class, that's about 9th grade, about the progression of HIV.
The group is the newest set of student volunteers with the International Alliance for the Prevention of AIDS, a student-organized, student-run, non-profit organization that spends 2 months each summer teaching HIV awareness and safe sex to small communities in India. Tonight, one training exercise is preparing an off-the-cuff lesson plan in less than 5 minutes.
This is a nonprofit organization that strives to affect HIV and AIDS within our communities in India and engaging the communities locally in Arizona to global issues. As you may know, India has an incredibly large incidence of HIV/AIDS, and a lot of the interventions are focusing on high-risk populations, but nothing's really being done towards the students in the communities. What we decided was that this is something that we wanted to see on a small scale, to do a pilot program the first year, and to see if it's something that we can continue for years after that. So we took a lot of the basic idea in terms of getting students involved to provide education. And that, it's not a very difficult thing to get. I mean, students are always wanting to do different efforts in terms of social service and international service. And it's becoming a huge success in our programs where we can just not only focus on our education efforts, but provide an opportunity for our students to expand their interests.
I think what we're going to focus on right now is how HIV progresses through the body. And what we mean by that is
I found out about the volunteer program with IAPA through a friend that went to the summer program before the year that I was involved in it. The first time I did it, I had absolutely no idea what I was getting into. I didn't know what the living conditions would be like. I didn't know anything really about the culture except that what you see on television, which really isn't, I don't think, as accurate as it could be. At our teaching sites, the people that we taught about HIV education really have had little to none previous education about sex, or they've heard a lot about HIV because, you know, it's in the news, it's on the radio, it's in the papers, but a lot of people really don't understand the progression, how you become infected about it. There's a lot of stigma that's involved with HIV, and that was probably the hardest thing to overcome, is that people with HIV aren't monsters. They're not going to just infect you by breathing on you or shaking your hand or sitting next to you on the bus.
you happen to have intercourse with someone who has HIV, so then you get HIV. At that point, you are now in the primary phase. And this usually lasts for about 1 to 4 weeks.
Our students go through a half year of training where they meet and they learn all the HIV material, the curriculum, how to teach, what are the cultural norms within India, how to teach with a counterpart, because obviously our sessions are done in both English and in Tamil, which is the local language there. And so it's a lot of intense training into getting our students ready to go to India.
Great teamwork. Great teamwork, that's true.
I wish I had a lot of passion and energy for the subject. And a lot of sweat.
Once they're there, it's an amazing experience. I mean, I can't tell you a volunteer we've had who had a terrible time. It's just, you go there, you are not only just engaged in the culture and the country, but you get to actually see what is going on at the ground level. And our volunteers are exposed to everything from amazing food, from the culture, to when they go to teach in the schools, they get to see how an education system works in a different country, for better or worse.
After teaching, I knew I got so much out of it, and that if I can make a difference in one person's life, just one, they can tell other people and they can tell other people. So just by speaking to one person, you can affect more than you really ever thought.